last few weeks, Mr. Seymour Krelborn.
But first, we have a few special guests that have entered the studio. These people have made it their commitment to bring our kids and get them off the street. And they're providing the best education than anywhere. And we are happy to have them here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the Skid Row Supervisor Facility and the Director of Skid Row's Educational Facility Downtown District. Welcome, fellow educators.
Thank you. And I would just like to say that I listen to your show every day and I think you're doing a bang-up job. You both learned well as my students, and I'm proud of the both of you.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
would like to point out, however, there are always opportunities to improve upon one's grammar. Night school's always an option. I teach class every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Thank you. No. Well, we're way back there.
Well, Ms. Superintendent, tell us, what are you doing these days to keep the kids off the street and in school?
I can tell you that we are offering nut-free chocolate to every student who attends at least one day.
How are you ever going to make doctors and lawyers out of these kids if they're only in school one day a week?
Doctors? We don't need more doctors on Skid Row. They're the worst crooks around. I've never met anybody a bigger crook than a doctor.
How can you say that?
Well, if they're not crooks, why do they wear masks while they're performing surgery? I will tell you why. It's because they don't want to be identified.
I had no idea.
Tell me something. Can you read a doctor's prescription? There are only two people that can read a doctor's prescription. The doctor and the pharmacist. And do you know what it says? I got my money, now you go get yours.
I don't think our medical professionals would be happy to hear you talk that way.
And the lawyers are almost as bad as the doctor.
Well, you got a point there.
The worst scum out there. They should be in jail, each and every one of them. Their photocopying room is like a bank vault. $2 for 8.5 by 11 paper, $4 for 8.5 by 14 paper, $20 for 11 by 17 paper. The lawyer's photocopying room should be a mutual fund.
We are making best efforts to ensure that these individuals stay out of our community. They are the ones that are poisoning our society, and we must be rid of them.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in. Let's hear it for the people who are in charge of our children's future today. Back to the story of Seymour Krelborn. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Krelborn. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for coming.
It's nice to be here.
Tell me, Mr. Krelborn, you've been making quite a stir in these parts these days. Have you been studying weird plants for long?
Yeah, strange plants are kind of my hobby.
And you've discovered this all by yourself, this special breed, you young botanical? May we call you genius?
Gosh, no.
Yes, this young genius who's discovered a new breed of plant life, hitherto unknown on this earth, the Audrey 2. Tell me, Mr. Krelborn, do you feed this plant anything special?
Like, is there some sort of special recipe that you'd like to share with the rest of us?
No. It's something I can't disclose, but it's not hard to come by.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You know, you never know. Mr. Seymour Krelborn may be that one act that the NBC studios are looking for. So let's keep our eyes open.
You've been listening to WSKID. Stay tuned. Have a good morning.
Good morning.